The Chambon is a piece of lunging equipment used to assist in muscle development of the horse's back and top line. It encourages the horse to lower their head, stretch their back, and use their top line, back, and hind end muscles properly while remaining supple and free in the shoulder. A horse that carries their head high tightens their back muscles and is too tense to properly use himself. The Chambon can help fix this problem without the added variable of a rider in a lunging scenario. The Chambon works by applying pull and mouth pressure as the horse raises their head, encouraging them to lower their head and stretch their neck to release the pressure. The horse will learn to lower the pull down and forward to allow the back to lift and give room for the hind legs to swing further under the body. It should not be tight enough that the horse is forced into a tight frame, but not loose enough that the horse doesn't feel pressure upon lifting his head. In order to enjoy the benefits of the Chambon, the horse must move forward with impulsion and must be adjusted properly. To encourage impulsion, a lunging whip should be used to apply pressure to the hind end and encourage forward movement. It is important to lunge the horse on a big enough circle that they are comfortable enough to stretch, and the handler should practice transitions throughout the lunging circuit. The horse used in this demonstration has a soft mouth and has a tendency to fall behind the bit while in work. Horses that are behind the bit are tense and do not stretch their whole frame and are not fully utilizing themselves. A horse behind the bit will have legs trailing behind the body and will be more balanced on the forehand. They will have a tense neck and pull and will not have proper contact. To fix this problem, the horse must come from behind, over his back, and stretch forward. As seen in the beginning of the video, the horse avoids contact and inverts his neck while not fully tracking up with his hind legs. He puts his head in the air until feeling the pressure of the Chambon and releases it by stretching down and out with his neck and nose. In order to encourage stretching and hind end engagement, the lunge whip is applied to push the horse forward and into the contact of the Chambon. The Chambon still allows the horse to freely use his shoulder as he figures out his balance in the beginning of the lunging session. Transitions are used also to encourage suppleness and hind end engagement. As the horse progresses through the transitions in the session, he reaches his nose and neck further out, and his hind legs begin to reach under his abdomen. His back changes from a hollowed, short position to being elongated and raised. The horse made substantial progress through his lunging session, and with consistent work will lose his bad habit of falling behind the bit, become fitter with correct muscling, and be a more powerful, athletic ride.